Hi, everybody. I'm Dusty Street, and welcome to the Fly Low Show.
Ought to know, and she's coming, singing soft and low, singing rock and roll. She's a joy to know. Free there, just to make my plans, dream of faraway land, anything close at hand, and she will follow me. You know, familiar places she's been by. That I know, could it be she don't have to try? A friend of mine, and with sorrow I see her face is mine. She's no longer blind, she's just hard to find.
Boy.
We know where you've been. I'm out on the border. I thought this was a private line. Don't you tell me about your law and order. I'm trying to change this water to wine. Never mind your name, just give us your number. to let charge, but I know how it feels. You're cool, quiet, and you're on guard, but I know how to steal. But I'm awake and I'm breaking your heart. I'm quick to take in the fall I'm feeling. Oh, you're my honey, my love. You're my sweet one. You're my honey, my love. You're my sweet one. Now and then, why do I think I can have you? Now and then, why do I think I can have you?
Yeah, baby, that's The Couch here on the Flying Eye Radio Network. It's the Fly Low Show. The Couch, brand new indie band. I got turned on to them from a buddy of mine called Bruce Raven. Used to be a promotion man, and now he just finds great music and puts them up on his blog called Rav's Raves. You can go to that anytime that you want. I find all kinds of very cool things on there, and quite frankly, I'm kind of in love with The Couch in more ways than one. You know that we have all kinds of great music here on the Flying Eye Radio Network. As a matter of fact, on Friday, you probably heard Turntable Hits with the crazy Gino Michelini saying some very nice things about me. Thank you, Gino, darling. Tomorrow, we're going to be able to go down to Texas, get a little hot sauce and put some of those boots on that kill your feet, but listen to great music, rock, rhythm, and roots from Steve Casillo. Always got a really interesting take on music because, you know, all of us came up through the ranks in an entirely different manner. And so you're going to get different histories that inform each one of our shows. But we also trade a lot of music between the four of us. You're going to hear some Band of Heathens on my show, and you hear Cadillac Black on their shows, and so on and so forth. And that's because in the good old days, disc jockeys not only used to listen to their own radio station, unlike they do now, and they also used to give records to one another. If they found a great tune, it was, hey man, you know, we have music meetings and gotta listen to this and listen to this. So everybody kind of put it all into the pot so that all could enjoy everybody's individual ears. I know, it sounds like something that you'd cook. Well, that's what Music Gumbo's all about on Thursday with our Grand Poobah. That's Music Gumbo. So there you go. Flying Low, rock, rhythm, and roots, music gumbo, turntable hits. There's no reason that you ever need to pay for good music. It is Women's Month, isn't it? And I have to say that there's, you know, one of the things that I've always kind of objected to is there's so many great female performers, and not a lot of female performers make it into radio. One of the things that I really find offensive is I've been told over and over again, never play two women back to back because it's a turnoff. Yeah, right.
Go tell my mother, go tell my pa, climb the highest mountain just to say to all of y'all, I ain't got long, I ain't got long for this world. Ooh, but that's no worrying none, boy, just a matter of being misunderstood, Lord. Ain't got no worries, I ain't got no tears, I got pain and misery that go way beyond my years. I ain't got love, I ain't got love for this world. Oh, but that's no worrying none, boys, just a matter of being misunderstood, Lord. misunderstood, yeah. I'm steady at giving, I'm steady at trying, I'm steady at living just as surely as I'm dying. I ain't got love, I ain't got love for this world, no, no, no. I said that there's no worry me none, boys, just a matter of being misunderstood. Just a matter of being misunderstood, yeah, yeah. Well, I said that that's don't worry me, no. Just a matter of being misunderstood, no, no, misunderstood.
Yeah, that's Jen Wigmore. I just got turned on to her, too. I believe she's fairly new. English lady, kicking ass and taking names, man. That's three women who definitely know how to hold a room. Janis Joplin's Half Moon and Carolyn Wonderland, who I didn't know about until I found her playing at one of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction events. We do a thing each year. I belong here. We do a thing each year, which is called American Music Masters, where they salute an individual artist. And Carolyn Wonderland was here when we saluted Janis Joplin, and I'd never heard her play and sing before. But that's her on guitar, and that's her writing, and that's her album, Misunderstood, the title track from Carolyn Wonderland, on the Flying Eye Radio Network, the Fly Low Show, where we try our best just to upset the apple cart, because, quite frankly, the apple cart needs upsetting.
Forward yesterday makes me want to stay. What they said was real, makes me want to steal. Living under house, yes, I'm living on the mouse. All's I got this time, got no meaning, just a rhyme. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to steal. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. I like to steal. I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Half the man I used to be. Feeling uninspired, think I'll start a fire. Everybody run, Bobby's got a gun. Think you're company, that you tells me I'm a creep. Friends don't mean a thing, guess I'll leave it up to me. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. Take time with a wounded hand, guess I like to steal. Take time with a wounded hand, 'cause it likes to heal. I like to steal. I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man 'cause it likes to heal. I like to steal. I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Well, I'm half the man I used to be. Half the man I used to be. Half the man I used to be. Well, he ran around late at night, holding hands, making light of everything that came before. But there she was behind the door. She hit them with her 10-cent pistol because they ruined her name. Well, she hit them with her 10-cent pistol and they never been the same. There's nothing worse in this world than payback from a jealous girl. The laws of man, they don't apply when blood gets in a woman's eye. Well, she hit them with a 10-cent pistol because they ruined her name. Well, she hit them with a 10-cent pistol and they never been the same. Same. Stars did fall, thunder rolled, bugs crawled back in their holes. The couple screamed, but it was far too late. A jealous heart did retaliate. She hit them with her 10-cent pistol because they ruined her name. Well, she hit them with her 10-cent pistol and they never been the same. Oh, the same. Oh, the same. Never been the same.
again. You're living our dreams, oh, you on top. My mind is aching, Lord, it won't stop. That's how it's happened, living life by the drop. Up and down that road in our worn-out shoes, talking about good things and singing the blues. You went your way and I stayed behind. We both knew it was just a matter of time. Living our dreams, oh, you on top. My mind is aching, Lord, it won't stop. That's how it happens, living life by the drop. No waste of time, we're alive today. Turning up the past, there's no easier way. Time's been between us, a means to an end. God, it's good to be here walking together, my friend. Living a dream, my mind stopped aching. That's how it happened, living life by the drop. That's how it happened, living life by the drop. That's how it happened, living life by the drop.
Hey honey, what you trying to say? As I stand here, don't you walk away. And the world comes tumbling down. Hand in hand in a violent life, making love on the edge of a knife. And the world comes tumbling down. And it's hard for me to say, and it's hard for me to stay. I'm going down to be by myself. I'm going back for the good of my health. And there's one thing I can do: sacrifice myself to you. Sacrifice. Baby, I just can't see just what you mean to me. I take my aim and I fake my words. I'm just your long-time cousin. And if you walk away, I can't take it. But that's the way that you are, and that's the things that you say. Now you've gone too far with all the things you say. Get back to where you come from. I can help it. Under the April sky, under the April sky, under the April sun, under the April sky. Under the April sun, under the April sun, under the April sky, under the April sun, under the April sky.
That's the Jesus and Mary chain and Under the April Skies I love that band. There's a couple of those guys from the 80s that I kind of confuse once in a while, Stone Roses and Jesus and Mary Chain, but, you know, both of them are brilliant bands. Also heard a little bit of Mr. Stevie Ray Vaughan with Life by the Drop. Also had some Black Keys in there with 10-cent pistol. You better watch out, man. She's going to get you with that 10-cent pistol, and you'll never be the same. Stone Temple Pilots did Creep. Yeah, there's a kind of a hidden meaning to that whole set of music, but, you know, I'll leave you to ponder that because I don't want anybody in my brain that doesn't belong there. Dusty Street, it's the Fly Low Show on the Flying Eye Radio Network, and please go to the website, flyingeyeradionetwork.com, and let us know what's going on with you. You can contact us. Give us some ideas for stuff you'd like to hear. I know you do already, but some of you are a little shy about, you know, voicing your opinions. Please do not be. We have thick skins. We've been in the business for a really, really, really long time. And believe me, nobody could insult me as much as the music business the way it is now. Did I just say that? Yeah, Dusty. You talk about it, girl. All right. Well, instead of talking about it, we're just going to play something brand new from Dr. John. The album is called Locked Down, and it should be out shortly. I forget exactly when, but yeah, you'll figure it out.
Check out your personal style. Swallow the silver dollar. Now you got nothing to hide. Well, ain't moving too fast. You're just moving too slow. That ain't what you did before. Ain't what you know. It's who you know. Ain't no age of innocence. Ladies and gents, don't make no sense. CIA, all playing in the same game. Living in the ice age. Living in the ice age. Now it's a cold age. Worried about the rent, ain't got a cent. Got the cash to flash. Now you ain't got no friends. Be losing jobs, start losing hope, using dope. Now we all hanging at the end of our ropes. Ain't no age of innocence. Ladies and gents, don't make no sense. Seen and unseen, KKK, CIA, all playing in the same. If you ain't iced, you got the breath of life for the end. Ain't no age of innocence. Ain't no age of innocence. Ladies and gents, don't make no sense. Seen and unseen. KKK.
way that you talk, like a high voltage shot. Ooh, I'm caught. I'm stuck on you, like a new tattoo, like a duct tape suit. Ooh, I'm stuck on you. I'm hooked, line sinker, the whole works. Don't know exactly what I took. Ooh, but I'm hooked. I'm hooked on the way that you look, a fever I never shook. Ooh, I'm hooked. Ooh, I'm hooked. Ooh, I'm hooked. Ooh, ooh.
That's the other band that sounds like Jesus and Mary Chain. Well, it reminds me of them a bit. The Stone Roses, both bands those are my desert island bands from the 80s. Well, I'd have to have a really big island is all I can tell you. Also, Eileen Jewell, who I just got turned on to, but evidently the lady's been around for quite some time. The song is called Hooked. I know that, Steve knows about her because I dropped him a quick email and he said, oh yeah, love her and so on and so forth. So I'm kind of new to Eileen Jewell, but I certainly am not going to be very far away because her music is just knockout. Dr. John did Ice Age, and I told you last week the Dr. John album was produced by Dan Auerbach, who did the Black Keys album, and also he picked all the musicians. I don't know who the musicians are yet because of the fact that I got this before the album was released, so I don't really have a lot of information, but I do know this, that they do him well, and it is a kind of a different avenue for him. But, you know, you can't get too different with Dr. John. I mean, Mac is Mac is Mac. Dusty Street, it is the Fly Low Show on the Flying Eye Radio Network. Freddie King is going to be inducted into the Rock Hall, so I thought that perhaps I should play some Freddie King. But first I was going to play a couple of songs that are instrumentals that are not by people who ordinarily do instrumentals. The first one is Chuck Berry.
My baby showed up and said, I will tell you when. Well, I'm told on. I'm almost level with the ground. Whoa, I feel like this when my baby can't be found. I love you, baby, with all my heart and soul. A love like mine will never grow old. I love you in the morning and in the evening too. But every time you leave me, I get mad with you. Well, I'm told on. I'm almost level with the ground. Whoa, I feel like this when my baby can't be found. I love you, baby, with all my mights. A love like mine is out of sight. I lie for you if you want me to. I really don't believe your love is true. Well, I'm told on. I'm almost level with the ground. Whoa, I feel like this when my baby can't be found. Oh, well, I'm told on. I'm almost level with the ground. Well, I'm told down. I'm almost level with the ground. Well, I feel like this when my baby can't be found.
Man, that used to be my theme song. I'm toe down, I'm almost level with the ground. Yeah. I could go on, but I'm sure you already know where I'm going with that. B.B. King before that, from his album Friends, that he had a huge hit off that called The Thrill Is Gone. But this is on the other side, and the guy playing guitar with him is Hugh McCracken, this amazing studio musician. So he was the middle guitar solo. So first you heard B, then you heard Hugh, and then you heard B, and of course Hugh doing the rhythm behind B.B. King. One of my all-time favorite songs, and of course Chuck Berry started that off with a tune called Deep Feelin'. Now I should know what the A side of that record was, and I did at one point in time, but you know what? My memory was the first to go, so there it is there. Got some music coming up from a gentleman who is going to be inducting all kinds of folks. He's going to be presenting, finally, the inductions for the gentleman who backed up so many of our great performers, including his band, or I should say his vocalist, The Miracles. So Smokey Robinson and The Miracles. He's also going to induct the famous Flames, the Crickets, the Blue Caps, which were Gene Vincent's band, the Comets from Bill Haley, and the Midnighters, of course, from Hank Ballard and the. So that's all on the way. Don't go anywhere. Keep it right here on the Flying Eye Radio Network. Actually, you can go anywhere you want because you downloaded this or you're listening on your computer or whatever it is. I keep forgetting that you can take this and listen in little bits and pieces whenever you want. Maybe you're riding your bicycle along the beach. Look out. That's a girl in a bikini over there. Of course, you always can get a hold of us at the FlyingEyeRadioNetwork.com and let us know what's going on in your head. And you can like us on Facebook. God, there's so many ways to do stuff now. I'm so confused. I'm just a grill.
But in the game I lost you. What a price to pay. I'm crying. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Stay still love you until your day is here. I'm crying. Baby, baby. Baby, baby.
laughing and a clowning just to keep from crying. I'm laughing and a clowning just to keep from crying. I keep on trying to hide the fact I've got a worried mind. Let me tell you, being life of the party seemed to be my role. Since you left me, baby, being life of the party seemed to be my role. I keep on trying to hide my feelings, trying to hide my soul. Let me tell you what I do. I stand in the doorway, watching all the girls go through. You might not believe me, baby, but I stand in the doorway, watching all the girls go through. I keep on trying to find me someone to take my mind off you. Oh, tickle them for me, huh? I keep on laughing and a clowning to take my mind off you.
Well, I came to the city. I was running from pain. My heart was bleeding, and it hurt my bones to stayed in the city, no exception to the rules, to the rules. He was born to love me. I was raised to be his fool, Lord, his fool. I went down to the river and I took a look around. There were old man's shoes, there were needles on the ground. No more mysteries, baby, no more secrets, no more clues. The stars are out there, you can almost see the moon. The streets are windy and the subway's closing down. Gonna carry this dream to the other side of town. Walk that line, torn apart. Gotta spend your whole life trying. Ride that train and free your heart. It's midnight up in Harlem.
Whew, here I am breaking my own heart. Midnight up in Harlem. That, of course, is Tedeschi Trucks. There's, I'm sorry, there are some songs that make me cry every time I hear them, and that happens to be one of them. Laughing and Clowning from Sam Cooke also had Jackson 5, with Michael Jackson at the age of 9 doing a wonderful Smokey Robinson song, actually better than Smokey's version, and a song called Who's Lovin' You, and of course the master himself, Mr. Smokey Robinson, with Ooh Baby Baby. I tell you, I gotta play something entirely different now because I'm here alone with my own thoughts and just my records and CDs, and this could get a little sloppy or soppy. On the Flying Eye Radio Network, it is the Fly Low Show, and Reggie Knighton with Veedy Must Have Got to Edie. Amen.
Must have got to Edie, Amen, da do do. Yes, Veedy must have got to Edie, Amen, da do. Maybe that's why some say he's crazy, or why he seems to always have to get his way. He must have got to Idi Amin, Dada, doo-doo. Yes, he must have got to Idi Amin, Dada, doo-doo. Maybe that's why he likes to chop all his people's heads. He seems inclined to do that at the drop of a hat, just like that. Why is he so aggressive? Must be spiral keeps spinning round in his head his whole life long. Spinning round in his head his whole life long. Look what we did to Dr. Idi Amin, Dada, doo-doo. I say look what we did to Dr. Idi Amin, Dada.
You got enough food to keep you hungry. You got enough wine to meet demand. You got enough money in your pockets. You got enough wishes in your hand. You got enough gasoline and rockets to get a leg up on the moon. You got enough higher education. You got everything but room. Got enough oil for your canvas. You got enough cotton for your mill. Got enough iron for your anvils. You got enough paper for your bill. Got enough miles for all your money. You got enough TVs for the truth. You got enough hard drives for your records. You got everything but room. You've got everything you need to know. You've got everything you need. You've got everything you need to know. You've got everything you need but room to grow. Got enough love to make your babies. You got enough war to make them men. You got enough enemies for practice. You got enough contracts for your friends. You got enough churches for your weary. You got Jesus coming soon. You got enough streams of distilled water. You got everything but room. You've got everything you need to know. You've got everything electricity and coal mines, enough poverty and greed. Got enough pyramids left to ponder, got enough ruins to pick through, got enough history to do over. You got everything but room. You got everything you need to know. You got everything you need. You got everything you need to know. You got everything you need but room to grow. Got enough meditation pillows, got enough crosses left to bear, got enough road kill all my pillows, got enough fur coats left to wear, got enough securities and secrets, got enough banks too big to fail, got enough mercury levels rising, got enough hunters for your well, got enough asphalt for lane highways, got enough hands to pick your food, got enough words to make a mouthful. You got everything but room.
If all we talk about is money, nothing will be funny, honey. And now that everyone's a critic, it's making my mascara runny. If we only talk about the heavens, making it together is crazy. If we don't get a new situation for our busted nation, we're lazy. But it's gonna be, it's gonna be, please make it be, it's gonna be. Now if a princess becomes human, don't stone her on the talk show you ruin. 'Cause there's a fine line between a skill and a decent sense of humor. They're not the ones who really hurt us, they should be arrested for murders. But then all the cameras were turned on some skinny naked blinded burgers. But it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, please make it be, make it be. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
Lord, you better come on in my kitchen. I said, gonna be raining out of some woman I know, took with my best friend. Some joker got lucky, stole it back again. You better come on in my kitchen. I said it's gonna be raining outdoors. So she's gone, she won't come back. I took the last nigga out of a nation's eye. You better come on in my kitchen. I said it's gonna be raining outdoors. Woman getting in trouble, everybody throws her down. Looking for a good friend, but can't be found. You better come on in my kitchen. I said it's gonna be raining outdoors. The time is coming, won't be slow. You can't let the winter be and just drive on slow. You better come on in my kitchen. I said it's gonna be rain outdoors. Me and you, baby. But you better come on in my kitchen. I said it's gonna be rain outdoors. I said it's gonna be raining outdoors. I said it's gonna be raining outdoors.
People are talking all over town. They say you're tired of me, baby. You're going to put me down. Please don't leave me. Don't deceive me. Please don't go.
Miss Bonnie Bramlett, and please don't deceive me, don't you go. Interestingly enough, I have that album, and have had it for many, many years since it came out, but my copy is so scratched that I went ahead and I bought a vinyl copy, off of Amazon, and I've never played this before, but that's the song I actually got this for, because my copy of Don't Deceive Me is so scratched, but, a little fire going on behind there, but that's perfectly all right. Much better condition than the one I have, and much cheaper than the CD, believe me. That's Delaney and Bonnie from an album called Motel Shot. Start off with Come On in My Kitchen, a great old Robert Johnson song, done many, many times, but that is one of my all-time favorite versions of that song, into Don't Deceive Me. I always thought if I could sing that song like Bonnie did, I'd become a singer, so obviously I'm still a disc jockey. Annie Lennox before that with Why, and Nora Jones with It's Gonna Be All Right. Oh, look at all those women in a row. I'm sure that people are just turning this off like mad. We also had Band of Heathens with Enough. Band of Heathens is one of those bands that Steve gave to Gino, and Gino gave it to me. And I'm sure that, although I haven't heard it, I'm sure that our Grand Poobah plays them as well. And I heard Gino say on Friday that they've got another album coming out pretty soon. I too am looking forward to that. And a great song. I've never heard of this guy before or after. Reggie Kingston and Vidi Must Have Got to Idi Amin. I know. I'm Dusty Street. You're listening to the Fly Low Show, and it is on the Flying Eye Radio Network, where we fly around from, I don't know, one decade to the other with all kinds of different music because, well, just like you, we like a lot of different stuff.
Everybody got problems, buddy, I got mine. 'Cause when midnight comes around, I start to lose my mind. But when the sun puts out the light, I join the creatures of the night. Oh yeah, I'm a sleepwalker, I'm a night stalker, I'm a streetwalker, I'm a night walker. Everybody got secrets that they wanna hide. When midnight comes along, I take a look inside. Don't go talking in your sleep, I might come in for a peek. I'm a sleepwalker, I'm a night stalker. When everybody's fast asleep, I start to creep. Through the shadows and the moonlight, I'll walk my beat. Better close your window tight, I might come in for a fight. Oh yeah. When nighttime comes, I start to creep. I prowl around when you're fast asleep. I walk around on my tippy toes, and I get into places that nobody knows. I'm always around if you wanna meet. You can find me on almost every street. You always get me on the telephone. I'll even come to your home if you're ever alone. I'm a sleepwalker, I'm a night stalker, I'm a sleepwalker, I'm a night walker,
with a female friend. We were watching the news, the world's in a mess. Poor and the hungry world in distress. Purpose and AIDS, the Middle East full throttle. Better check that sauce before you put it in the waffle. And while you're at it, check what's in the batter. Make sure the can is the original wrapper. Hey, pitch, you better check that batter. Make sure the can is the original wrapper. Reagan says abortion's murder while he's looking at Cardinal O'Connor. Look at Jerry Falwell, Louis Farrakhan. Both talk religion and the brotherhood of man. They both sound like they belong to Iran. Watch out, they're going full throttle. Better watch that sauce before you put it in the waffle. And while you're at it, better check that batter. Make sure the can is the original wrapper. Hey, bitch, you better check that batter. Make sure the can is the original wrapper. White against white, black against blue. It seems like it's 1942. The baby sits in front of MTV watching violent fantasies. But the dad doesn't deal with his favorite sport. Only find his heroes are all coked up. Classic original, the same old story. The politics of hate and a new surrounding. Hate if it's good and hate if it's bad. And if it's all don't make you mad, I'll keep yours and I'll keep mine. Nothing sacred and nothing divine. Father bless me, we're going full throttle. Better check that sauce before you put it in the waffle. And while you're at it, better check that batter. Make sure the candy's the original wrapper. Hey, bitch, you better check that batter. Make sure the candy's the original wrapper. Hey, hey. United States and I grew up hard but I grew up straight. I saw a lack of morals and a lack of concern, a feeling that there's no way to turn. Hippies and upward mobile yuppies don't treat me like I'm some lackey, but the murderer lives while the victim dies. Much rather see it an eye for eye, heart for heart, and a brain for a brain. If the song makes you feel a little insane, kick up your heels, turn the music up loud. They got a good darn, look out at the crowd say, don't mean to come on sanctimonious, but life got me nervous and a little pugnacious. The group is so I give a salutation and rock on out to a beat real fabulous. Who moved you and how do you do? Hip-hop, going about to the drop. Watch out, world, coming at you full throttle. Better check that sauce before you put it in the waffle. And while you're at it, better check that batter. Make sure the candy's the original wrapper. Hey, hey, bitch, you better check the batter. Make sure the candy's the original wrapper. Hey, bitch, you better check that batter. Make sure the candy's the original wrapper. Hey, hey, hey.
yeah, baby. It's all lined up. Wonderful bass players. Dave Allen, who is the bass player for Shriekback, and not the David Allen from the Blasters, different guy entirely, also has another band called King Swamp, or had a band called King Swamp, with a really amazing lead vocalist. The band didn't live very long. They had one CD out, and then Dave went back to Shriekback, and they had a big hit called Nemesis. But that's all lined up. King Crimson, not too shabby on the bass parts there either, are we, darling? And, you know, it's an all-star lineup for King Crimson and Sleepless. Lou Reed did the original rapper. And actually, when you come to think, well, maybe Gil Scott-Heron was the original rapper, but pretty darn close. The Kinks did Sleepwalker before that. I'm Dusty Street. You're listening to the Fly Low Show on the Flying Eye Radio Network, where you can go to flyingeyeradionetwork.com and check out the other shows. It's a podcast. You can download us. You can listen while you're on the computer. You can do all kinds of things to us, but you don't necessarily have to let us know everything. We would like to hear from you, though, so contact us and let your voice be known. If you've got friends that are not hip to the Flying Eye Radio Network, let them know that it doesn't cost anything to have great radio at your disposal from 4 really different minds, and it's a good thing, too.
sick of trying, and I'm 6 feet short of dying. This world don't care if I'm crying. So tell me, where does a broken man go? I don't understand. I guess I'm kinda like my old man. Gonna live and die just the work of my bare hands. So tell me, where does a broken man go? I'm going down to the river, down to the river. That old money water gonna clear my mind. Down to the river, down to the river, and all my trouble just float on by. Oh, please just float on by. When I was young, this world was just a skip and stone. You could keep what you called and take it home. So tell me, where did that world go? At 21, that preacher took me back and dunked my head. I gotta get that feeling back again. 'Cause this city's trying to take my soul. I'm going down to the river, down to the river. That old money water gonna clear my mind. Down to the river, down to the river, and watch my trouble just float on. I'm going down to the river, down to the river. That old money water gonna clear my mind. Down to the river, down to the river, and watch my trouble just float on by. Oh, please just float on by. Oh, more than water, that old Delta Queen. I'm a coming, it's gonna set me free. More than water, that old Delta Queen. I'm a coming, it's gonna set me free. I'm going down to the river, down to the river. That old money water gonna clear my mind. Down to the river, down to the river, and all my trouble float on. I'm going down to the river, down to the river. That old money water gonna clear my mind. Down to the river, down to the river, and watch my trouble float on by. Oh, please just float on by.
I can see it now. The distant red neon shivered in the heat. I was feeling like a stranger in a strange land. You know, where people play games with the night. God, it was too hot to sleep. I followed the sound of a jukebox coming from up the levee. All of a sudden I could hear somebody whistling from right behind me. I turned around and she said, "Why do you always end up down at Nick's Cafe?" I said, I don't know. The wind just kind of pushed me this way. She said, "Hang the rich."
Catch the blue train, places never been before. Look for me somewhere down the crazy river. Somewhere down the crazy river. Ooh, catch the blue train all the way to Kokomo. You can find me somewhere down the crazy river. Somewhere down the crazy river.
Take a picture of this. The fields are empty. Abandoned 59 Chevy. Laying in the back seat listening to Little Willie John. Yeah, that's when time stood still. You know, I think I'm gonna go down to Madam X and let her read my mind. She said that voodoo stuff don't do nothing for me.
I'm a man with clear destination. I'm a man with a broad imagination. You fog the mind, you stir the soul. I can't find no control. Catch the blue train, places never been before. Look for me somewhere down the crazy river. Somewhere down the crazy river. Ooh, catch the blue train all the way to Kokomo. You can find me somewhere down the crazy river. Somewhere down the crazy river.
Wait, did you hear that? Oh, this is sure stirring up some ghosts for me. She said there's one thing you gotta learn, is not to be afraid of it. I said, no, I like it. I like it, it's good. She said, you like it now, but you'll learn to love it later.
Talk to me, talk to me. All of the things you say. Talk to me, talk to me. In your own sweet gentle way, let me hear. Tell me, dear, tell me who you love me so. Talk to me, talk to me. Tell me what I want to know. The many ways you speak of love I've heard before. the part I love just once more. Darling, I'm so glad you're mine. Oh, talk to me, hold me close, whisper low, talk to me, baby, can't you see, darling, I love you so.
Little Willie John and Talk to Me. That just kind of put a little thump in my heart because when I was listening to the song before that, that's Robbie Robertson's Somewhere Down the Crazy River, and I was thinking, I wonder what song he'd be listening to on the radio of Little Willie John, and there's really only a couple. One of them would be Fever, and the other one would be Talk to Me, and that was the one that was closest to my heart. The Cadillac Black, I got great news about these guys. The actual album, The Cadillac Black, that we've been playing here on the Flying Eye Radio Network on all of our shows, is actually coming out as a CD on April 17th, and the boys are going to start playing in Nashville on April 12th. You can go to thecadillacblack.com and look up on the website. Right now, they're just, Nashville and Charlotte, North Carolina, I believe. But sooner or later, they'll start spreading out around the rest of the country. I do definitely want to see these guys. Kicked it off with King Swamp. I told you Dave Allen, the great bass player for Shriekback, had a band called King Swamp, and that was it. Just one album. It was Blown Away, and I was blown away when I heard the band. I had a really cute lead singer. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. I've been looking over the roster for what's coming up on the inductions. And, of course, we do have a wonderful show. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are going to be inducted. Yay! And we have a free show several nights before that from the Parliament Funkadelic. And, of course, George Clinton being an old friend I hadn't seen for about, 8 or 9 years when I was in Los Angeles because I knew him from San Francisco. And Red Hot Chili Peppers came in for an interview, and they brought George in with them. So I thought I'd play a song that I really haven't listened to since the 70s.
Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time, for y'all have knocked her up. I have tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe. I was not offended, for I knew I had to rise above it all or drown in my own shit.
in hot time Mississippi, surrounded by four walls that ain't so pretty. His parents give him love and affection to keep him strong, moving in the right direction, living just enough for the city. His father works some days for 14 hours, and you can bet he barely makes $1. His mother goes to scrub the floors for many, and you best believe she hardly gets a pity, living just enough for the city. His sister's black, but she is
just sailing on the higher ground.
Your life ain't nothing. The human race is becoming a disgrace. Countries are fighting in chemical warfare, giving a damn of the people who live there.
Not your dumbest beat, the government of the Antichrist. Hey, look out! The third world nations are on the rise. A democratic communist relationship won't stand in the way of the Islamic cause. The CIA is looking for other tactics. The KGB is smarter than you think. Brainwash mentalities to control the system using TV and movies, religions, of course. Yes, the world is headed for destruction. Is it nuclear war? What are you asking for?
Your life ain't nothing. The human race is becoming a disgrace. The rich get richer, the poor are getting poorer. Fascist, chauvinistic government full.
Hebrews and Muslims, Christians and Hindus are in the time zone so searching for the truth. Who are you to think you're a superior race, racing for your everlasting doom? We are time zone. We come to drop the bomb on you. Backward destruction. Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
Probably one of the oddest pairings of the 1980s was John Lydon and Africa Bambaataa. They called themselves World Destruction, and the song is called Time Zone. All of that entire set was kind of about, how crappy the world is. But that's okay. We have our music. Higher Ground from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, who did that wonderful Stevie Wonder song in only their inimitable style. And Flea, you absolutely have my heart. You're the world's greatest bass player. In my humble estimate, well, maybe not the world's greatest, but definitely right up there. Stevie Wonder, of course, before that with Livin' for the City, and Funkadelic with Maggot Brain. Funkadelic, of course, are going to be doing a free concert, here on the Thursday before the inductions at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. So if you, think, why go to Cleveland? Well, there's one really good reason. Dusty Street, it's the Fly Low Show on the Flying Eye Radio Network. And also a little reminder that all the other shows have wonderful varieties of music. They call it all the colors of the musical spectrum. And it's just that we all have a different take on what's going on musically. We also have access differently to the music that's going on. So you're going to get new music as well as everything that has informed our musical library for a long time. I'm not going to say how long, because I just want to seem young in your eyes or your ears. A while back, oddly enough, the secret police, let's do this. See, Andy, I did this just for you. The Secret Policeman's Ball came out, and at first I was going, why are they giving this to us? Because I was at K-Rock, and it had Pete Townsend on it, but then Tom Robinson, but then I started listening to the Pete Townsend stuff, and I gotta tell you, this particular track that Pete does from Quadrophenia just absolutely knocked me out. It's Drowned.
Haven't seen quite enough of the world, but I ain't seen a sign of my hero, and I'm still diving down for pearls. Let me flow into the ocean, let me get back to the sea, let me be stormy and let me be calm, let the tide in and set me free. I'm flowing under bridges, then I'm flying through the sky. I'm traveling down cold metal, I'm just a tear in a baby's eye. Let me flow into the ocean, let me get back to the sea. Let me be stormy and let me be calm, let the tide in rush over. The actor, this can't be the scene, but I am in the water as far as I can see. I'm remembering distant memories, recalling other names. I'm rippling over canyons, then I'm gonna boil in the train. Let me flow into the ocean, yeah, let me get back to the sea. Let me be storming, let me be calm, let the tide in rush over me. Let the tide in set me free. I wanna drown, wanna drown. I wanna drown, 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 drown. Give me wine, let me drown in your sweet, sweet love. Ooh, I wanna drown.
Everybody's back in town. Give me the armor and let me prepare. It can be easy or difficult to steer. The heart and breath stops, death cheats death. It's clear, time and tide wait for no man. Slowly realize as fast as you can. Thought I saw a glimpse of how you were at 5. Ain't it strange how these things take you by surprise? We are drifting on a deep sea, and I can't navigate the stars like my father. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. If we're scared, it puts us under. The more you talk, the less you mean. You told me that when I was just 17. sin, you will not always be here. Funny how all your small worries disappear. We are drifting on the deep sea, and I can't navigate the stars like my father. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. If we're scared, it puts us under. If you're thinking what you know is true, then tell them, let them notice. And if your time comes, ask the question, were you tender to those you hold dear? We are drifting on the deep sea, and I can't navigate the stars like my father would. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water. Oh, we're drifting out to sea, into deep water.
And don't you just believe every word she says, because I'm the only one. Melissa Etheridge, man, there was, I know there's some Josh fans out there, Josh Stone, and I'm not one of them. There was a tribute to Janis Joplin. I've forgotten what, some award show or something. Josh came out and did some song or other, and then, and then Melissa came out and tore it up. Josh, you just should have stayed in the back room and taken advantage of the catering. Whew. Okay, Band of Skulls before that. I decided to play Navigate because it's probably one of the only songs that's really kind of quiet and thoughtful and pretty on the album. But it just shows the incredible range that these three people have. Band of Skulls, the album is only their second one. And I haven't gotten their first one yet, but I will. Love this band. Jefferson Airplane, Embryonic Journey from, probably their first or second album. I've forgotten which one. I can see the album cover, but, time slips away in my brain. And Drowned from The Secret Policeman's Ball, the acoustic version done by Pete Townsend. I'm Dusty Street. It's the Fly Low Show. I've come to the end of my rope. And before I get out of here, when I was in California, I got an opportunity to meet somebody whose music I've been playing and who I love dearly, and turned out to be just a nonstop W4 human being. And that's a guy named Mike Riley. I understand that he has his own channel on Pandora. Not that I want you to go anywhere but the Flying Eye Radio Network. However, I was thrilled to death because this man has played with just about everybody on the planet. And just sitting at his kitchen table, he came up with, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's a cigar box and with strings and something that looks like a broom handle and a cigarette pack, and played some amazing music on it. So I'll find out what it is from him and tell you next week, okay? Until we talk again, babies, you fly low and avoid the radar. Check out everybody here on the Flying Eye Radio Network and tell a friend and like us on Facebook. Here's Mike with Skunked. That's not Mike with Skunked. Gosh darn it. Sorry about that.